going, everybody? Welcome to the big old cool show. I don't know what kind of fucking way it was to start a show, but I was panic throwing around stuff. How's it going, everybody? It's been a while. It's been 2 weeks or so. It's a lot of.
Has it been that long, or just a week and a half?
Week
I don't know,
and
fuck
a
it.
half, I think. Yeah. I've been sick. I'm sick now. Shit's just shitty. It's just that time of the year in Minnesota.
Swine flu season.
Fucking Ebola season, baby. Shit, that Ebola hits hard in Minnesota. But we're all Scandinavian, so we just carry on. We don't say much about it. We just put our heads down, keep to the grind, and
tweet about it. Oh, I'm at work.
Yeah,
and
we'll
I'm
complain
sick.
the fuck
I
out
can't
of it.
do
Yeah.
anything.
Hey, motherfucker, I don't know.
I do admire you for being at work sick.
Well, I wasn't doing it for fucking I don't know. I was like fucking just trying to get you off my back of fucking like.
Oh, so you're lying. So it's just
no, well, I mean, I'm still fucking sick and shit, but I was like, man, if this doesn't get him to be like, damn, all right, well, that's one reason not to do the podcast.
You thought I saw that and automatically get sympathy for you?
I don't know. I thought it may have gotten me some sympathy points. I wasn't going for sympathy points from everybody, just from
honestly,
you.
I was like, learn time management, motherfucker.
Yeah, I knew that was what you thought, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Funny.
Oh shit. Well, anyway, we're doing it now, so fuck it.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Yeah, I mean, we got Max and fucking Mikey and Rochelle. They're keeping the pace. They're keeping the time. Fucking, you can set your clock to those motherfuckers. We don't have to be fucking so regular. Folks know what time it is when it comes to us.
Well, I mean, like, it's the off season, and like we've talked about before, is that after the holidays and stuff, we're gonna start doing a Big Brother related podcast with a former house guest, and then we'll also be doing this podcast where we just bullshit because it's fun to do this. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all might hate it, but I mean, fun. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much we're just trying to keep you guys fucking here, keep you guys fresh, keep you guys fucking just hanging out with us.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you so choose to just not watch these until fucking, Big Brother starts, that's all right. But
yeah, I'm sure a lot of people will just catch him then. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, pretty much to me, it's like just sharpening my edges, keeping fucking hot, keeping like good, keeping doing what I'm doing, keeping fresh. That old bag.
Well, I've always wanted to do a podcast where I just talk about anything and everything. Like I tell them Steve Dave podcast.
Yeah, of course.
So, I mean, it'd be awesome to like, even in this off season, have like multiple people on here once we got it figured out. Mm-hmm. Just have different opinions.
Absolutely. Sorry, I'm fucking with my cam. Speaking of fucking making sharpening our edges, I'm just fucking around here. I also want to plug in the tree if you can. I don't know.
Plug in the what?
The old Christmas tree.
Oh.
Merry Christmas. I don't know. I know
we can't even see the tree.
Oh shit, that's right.
Still can't.
You can see it in the fucking corner. Oh, you can't see it. You can't see shit.
Oh,
they can
their
see
camera
it.
can.
Yeah, that's right. You don't need to see dick. You don't like Christmas.
Yeah,
so fuck off.
Yeah.
But I still think that we should continue the hashtag stop shame on stop Christmas shaming. What were we gonna?
Shaming?
Christmas shaming.
What is Christmas shaming?
What do you mean? We thought we came up with it last episode.
Oh, is that what it is? I didn't
that's
know
what I thought. That's what I took.
Effort.
I took that from it. It was me pretty much exclusively, but I was pretty much like, that's what we should do. We should have a hashtag, and it should be stop Christmas shaming. Everyone should stay.
The hashtag should be hashtag fuck Christmas.
No, because that doesn't work, because every fucking rope-a-dope dipshit will be like, fuck Christmas, I just got into a fucking car accident, fuck Christmas. We should, we should, if it's something like good, like this is something that like national news outlets are gonna pick up, because it's like, Christmas shaming, is it happening to you and your friends? Find out tonight at 10, it's gonna be like one of those fucking, it's gonna be a new thing, Christmas shaming. So we gotta figure out how we're gonna talk about it. I think we should have people, send us your Christmas shame stories when you felt ashamed, when you may have ashamed others, just to repent a little bit.
Mccrae, I really like this assertiveness. You are definitely on the cutting edge of the outrage culture. You're soldier on the front lines.
I fucking invented the outrage culture, and then they fucking got away from me at the end. Now it's just become a monster.
It's become the world's. You developed it and gave it to the world.
Oh yeah, exactly. I definitely think I was on the forefront of offensive technologies.
You were definitely a pioneer.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that's not. But I think we should definitely. Everyone should talk about that, and I think that should be the new thing. Everyone should talk about shame. Fucking Christmas shame. Is it hashtag Christmas shame?
So don't. So the thing is basically don't get your family or your spouse, significant other, anybody any Christmas presents, and when they act
even
like an
no.
asshole,
See, I
feel
think
like,
that you.
Christmas shame. So is that Christmas shaming?
No, I think it's tough because right now you got to start fighting the power, and you can't do it in one fell swoop of like, well, no one's getting presents, family. Like, if you're poor and you need to use us as an excuse to not get your family presents, go ahead. By all means, use us as the excuse. But I think that it has to be kind of a step down method where it's like, this year, this is what you write on the card. Like, this year, I got you this, but next year, I'm trying to stop the shame, stop the victimhood. This needs a stop.
Hashtag.
Hey, right there. Please
Christmas
tweet
shame.
it to 10 friends. Yeah.
Xmas shaming? Is it Xmas?
Xmas
yeah, we got
shaming.
character. Yeah.
Xmas shame?
Xmas shaming?
I don't know. You guys talk to us. You tell us what you guys feel. Because everyone's felt it. Everyone has felt it. You buy something and you get that person that's like, oh, a hat. And like, I don't know who says that joke,
like,
but it's like if they repeat the gift.
Anything.
Yeah. Or it's like that Seinfeld. Yeah, where they repeat the gift, you get a shitty gift for someone, you feel bad, they're re-gifting it. It's just, we're fucking done with it. We're not about that shame culture anymore. Don't be shaming me about my gifts and what I'm giving or what I'm not giving or how much money I have and none of that bullshit.
Dude, I couldn't agree more. That's why I totally want to do away with Christmas completely. Christmas is... If anything, it's only for children. Mm-hmm. Like, it's only for fucking children.
For people that believe in something mythical that lives in the sky. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It should be treated as a child's thing. Mm-hmm. Like, it should not get any more out of hand than the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The Easter Bunny is fucking in check. Like, that motherfucker is... Dude, think of all the kind of stories that could come up about a rabbit that delivers eggs. Dude, I could think of a million fucking stories to build some legend around with that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But anyway, Santa's all fucking marketable.
Yeah, my mom was talking about it at Thanksgiving about like your fucking plan to like where you were like, this is what you should do is you should just pay a bill for someone, My dad was like, 100%. That's the best idea. My dad was like so on board. I was like, okay, maybe this could be a thing.
That's awesome, man. Maybe we can get that started. We got to think of a catchy name for it. Bill Day.
Bill Day.
It's Bill Day Eve.
Bill Day.
Yeah.
Bill Day Eve. Yeah.
You better get your request in.
Problem is that like I fucking find more pleasure from like, oh, where the fuck is my focus at? Where you come back here? I'm a fucking idiot, but I want games. I want toys and shit. I want books and stuff. You buy all your comic books, but I feel like I don't want to. Like, if I got, like, a nice comic book on Christmas, I'm like, woo! I feel great about that.
Yeah, I mean, like, like...
You love getting... I love getting garbage that I'll, like, use for about half the year. I love that.
I mean...
Materialism, baby.
You just, are perpetuating this fucking...
Oh, yeah, I know.
...culture of, gimme, gimme, gimme.
Speaking of that culture...
Speaking of, what else did you want to talk about? What else do you want to talk about?
What else did I have?
Trump?
What did I have about Trump?
I don't know. He's got everybody mad.
He scares me, man. Not that he scares me, but the people that like him scare me. That's what's scary. I don't know.
I don't know.
I fucking hate... Let's put it out there. All right, here. I don't know if I said this last time, but the way that I think about politics is the same way that I think about Big Brother, where it's like, of course, I have my biases and stuff like that, but I like to like objectively remove myself and try to think about it as a game of like strategy and fucking like like who's gonna come out on top and why, that kind of stuff, like political. I just like following politics, I guess.
Yeah.
So like all my opinions, I know they're 100% wrong, and I'm 100% wrong. I'm a dipshit. Don't know shit about shit. So anything that I say is liable to be wrong.
And it's probably good. Yes.
It's 100% wrong. Probably. Yeah. So I don't need you to be like, you're wrong, dipshit, pizza boy, blah, blah. Like, I get it. I know that I'm wrong. I'm just throwing some stupid shit out there that came into my brain and I thought it was interesting If you like it, whatever.
And I'm not even just wrong, but I'm dumb.
Yeah,
So.
we're both dumb as hell.
Yeah.
But I don't like Trump. It's weird and scary. And then Hillary Clinton is weird. Like, Hillary Clinton is just as bad to me. Like, I do not care for her whatsoever.
You gonna hear my political views?
No, I don't. I think that you should save your political views, and only I should have political views.
No,
I'm Teflon. I can get away with it.
Yeah, but not political views, but I guess how I view politics and government.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't have enough money for the government to make much difference to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I've not known, like, in the time I've been as adulthood, from 18 to now, let's say, okay? And I turned 18 in the year 2000.
Yeah.
Okay? And Y2K. So, like, I've not noticed any difference. I'm never going to have enough money that's going to make that much difference. People are like, oh, God damn it, they're going to do this, they're going to do that, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm going to go to work every day, and I'm going to come home, and there's always going to be some deductions on the old check, but I don't give a fuck. I'll work with what I got left. That's what being a fucking normal human being's about. You know what I'm saying? So, it doesn't really fucking matter.
Life advice
It's just a fucking game.
Oh, yeah, it's a game.
Like, it's no different than my views on Christmas. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, in religion, like, I have pretty much a secular, morality system. Like, I don't not kill people when they make me mad because I'm afraid of punishment in the afterlife.
So
I don't
what
do
is
the wrong thing, and I don't want to go to jail. I mean, that's a big.
But are politics just a fucking rich man's game then? Like, do you have like a fucking political affiliation that you agree with? I mean, that's probably getting too deep. You shouldn't talk about religion or politics with friends.
I think that, like, I mean, I guess I have opinions on. Actually, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, anything, like, politics is a fucking 100% game of splitting hairs to see how much money you can give to each hair. Yeah. Okay? Like, you should be good to people. Like, it should be just the normal rules. You know what I mean? Like, in all honesty, like, they think that monarchy shit's bad, but if you had a decent king, it'd be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that bullshit. Man, I remember when I was fucking in the house and I got a whistle
I don't want to be in politics. I don't want to be I don't want to run for nothing. That's, like you said, I think it is a rich man's game. The days of, somebody coming up in the ranks, like, really and truly, to get anywhere, it seems like if you're on the right, you got to be far right. If you're on the left, you got to be far left.
Absolutely.
And I think the whole world is in the middle, but like they feel like they got to choose and like that kind of stuff. I don't mean the whole world. I mean like the voting populace.
Yeah.
But like there is a thing to where I don't know who it was, like Thomas Jefferson or Benjamin Franklin or somebody said that a democracy only works with an educated population. And, like, I think that is true to a point, but I obviously love democracy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love that people get a chance to vote, but, like, the thing is, it's like, the game is you get to vote because that's your freedom. People fought and died on D-Day and all them other planets they fought, and remember all them holidays when you're cooking the fuck out, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember the free freedom. So we can give you two shitty choices, and you got to pick. And it don't really fucking matter which one. And all it does is get people heated, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just gets people heated on like social media and in their families and stuff. And it really, truly, it does not fucking matter. You're concerning yourself with something that I don't believe fucking matters, man.
Yeah. Well, I firmly believe that like the fucking two-party system is always like you're pretty much just like replacing a fucking like a swap in this thing, but it's always gonna be the same thing because there's someone else. It's not the president. That's so fucking like shitty white guy Illuminati bullshit. But at the same time, like if it's between Hillary and Donald Trump, there's nothing will ever change because she's got her pockets lined, he's got his pockets lined. It's great. Good job.
Well, what
we're wrong.
Well,
Disclaimer:
he said something about like I don't know all the details, but something about like not wanting Muslims to come to the country.
See, I don't need. I want to hear him say it I want to hear it out of the horse's mouth first, but I mean at the same time, you shouldn't say that shit.
Yeah, okay. I mean, like I don't know. Obviously, I don't think that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but whatever. I don't think that's good. But like I said, like we're talking, like when people bitch about Donald Trump, you're giving him exactly what he wants, okay, and that's fine. Like, okay, like that, like in a one way, he's a genius. Like you've got to give him that,
100%.
okay. And like he knows how to make people talk about what the fuck he's doing. He is just a normal man, applying for a job. That's all he is. He has no power. He can't do anything at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His own party that he represents doesn't really like him or approve him. So there's so many things at play here to even talk about it. It's kind of fucking silly in a way. Okay.
Yeah.
But but I want to stand up. I do want to stand up for this. Okay. Because in our culture, in our modern world, it's all about diversity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything has to be accepted. That's fine. I'm live and let live. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and you agree, like we've seen like diversity in the Big Brother cast with the Audrey being transgender. You know, there's all these types of diversities that when you think of diversity, that's what you think about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The different. I don't know if you call them subgroups, but other groups that aren't as well represented.
What we're trying to say that is, if Burger King had a Burger King team of little kid characters that they put all over the place, there would be a lot more characters in that group.
You know, it's just exactly. It's like, you know, there's just groups of people that aren't as well represented, you know, in the population, and you know, they're getting their spotlight, and that's great. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
But one thing that I find it very odd in this culture of like everything, diversity is diversity. Everything has to be changed, and you know, you have to accept everything. And there's no diversity of thought. Like, if you don't think like me, then goddamn motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you. You know what I'm saying?
That's too abstract an idea. That's too abstract for people.
But it's like if he thinks that that's what needs to happen, and you need to build a wall and all this kind of stuff, okay.
Yeah.
Like, when he starts doing it, if you're really fucking convicted, go down there and fucking stop it.
Yeah, right.
Like, you know those monks that would light themselves on fire?
Yeah, self-immolation. Those dudes are that's what I aspire to be.
Like bitching on Twitter. If I ever talk anything political or any like social issue, I'm usually trying to make a joke about it. You know? But like anybody that talks about it and like it becomes such a part of life, they get heated and argue with other people about it.
Yeah,
it's fucking silly.
I'm totally there. I do that.
So,
anyway, I like it. That's what the thing is, that it's like you get a charge over it.
Dude,
everyone gets a charge, and that's what everyone wants, is like being like, yeah, fuck them, I'm right? Am I right? You know, like, that's pretty much what the fuck is.
Absolutely.
You know, everyone just wants a charge, and that's what I do it for. Fuck it. Like, I'm gonna say my stupid ass opinions, and now I have like a weirder platform that I can say my opinions, get more people pissed off. Like, just trolling.
And like this, there's this weird competitiveness when like somebody says something back to you, you're like, oh yeah, motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna craft some shit. I'm gonna word craft my dick off right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that's exactly how I feel. Where it's like, oh, it's a challenge. Now it's a challenge.
Yeah,
that's pretty much exactly what it is.
But I don't know. That's really
politics
funny.
corner closed.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, look at my new T-shirt, dude.
Manifest Destiny. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. It's this comic that I fucking dig. Actually, here's Volume 1 of the trade paperback.
But we should we'll talk about politics. We'll probably lead up to a lot more politics.
I don't want to talk. Like I said, dude, I don't really want to talk about.
I think it's gonna be like the meta, me being like, all right, so it's not about the politics itself; it's about the reaction to the politics. That's what I think. Like, I want to talk about eventually more.
That's fine.
But I think that we should have a new section. Or fuck the politics.
And social issues are cool to talk about.
That's fine. Yeah, I like talking about that stuff. But we should.
Also what issue that I would like to talk about?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to bring this to our audience's attention because I don't know shit about it. I've not even fucking Googled this. This is just a thought in my head that disturbs the fuck out of me.
Electric poop.
No. Here's the thing. I had told Marilyn this the other day. I was like, you know how weird it is that we poop and pee? Like, we should have one thing
one
that's like...
hole?
There's just like...
I think there's a name for something like that.
A ketchup consistency that's like... I mean, you know what I mean?
The bird style?
Yeah, and I don't know, but like, I think it's... But anyway...
That's so amazing.
No, but like, okay, you know, restaurants, I've always heard that they can't give their food away to homeless people. They always got to throw it away so they're not like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like fast food places, they toss a bunch of shit. Fuck that. That's ridiculous. Okay. And there's also this thing about like ugly produce to where people don't buy a tomato that's all fucked up.
Absolutely.
And like, I don't do it. I mean, that's just one of those things.
Yeah.
But like, that has to be tossed. Well, like, what the fuck? Like, you're asking me for money to feed these homeless people. which is
when
fine.
these
I want them all to be fed.
Yeah.
But like, if the government is allowing all this, and I guess that's why politics do matter. It doesn't matter who's in office.
Yeah.
But like, it doesn't matter what group of fucking assholes are up there. They should all be like, goddamn, we gotta fix that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, I think it doesn't matter because it's such common sense. But if nobody's raising the issue and there's too much money and too many pockets, it's not gonna get fixed. But like, that is a fucking like, dude. There should be everybody. There should be homeless people that are also on like diabetes medicine because there's so much food for them to eat. You know what I'm saying? like at least you'd only be providing medication for people. You know what I'm saying? And that should all be free too, because if you're profiting off keeping somebody healthy and alive, then fuck you, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah, that's kind of a fucking silly idea where it's like, oh, well, you can't give them like scraps, and like,
you know, when they're like,
fuck that if they're gonna take, I don't know. Yeah,
dude, it's not. I'm not even talking about scraps. I'm talking about like,
of course,
if,
but I mean, like
if there's like a buffet, okay, and they clean the shit, they just dump it in the trash. Dude, there should be like a truck that's like a government truck. I'm saying government just because, or it should be public. You know, it should be made public, and there'd be 2 or 3 companies that do it and take the food to desperate areas.
I think there actually is that in Minneapolis right now. I think there's like a fucking food truck that like does that, and they just fucking like make up stuff and give out food for free.
Well, like, I mean that's really cool. That's really cool. But like, I'm talking about like there's so many restaurants that just throw food away.
Of course,
there'd be people that would be glad to have it. And like, well, dude, we all know it's like, okay, when
you're at Mansetti's, you fucking eat off everyone's tray. Of course.
Okay, and like, okay. When I go to a restaurant and like I see food on a table that somebody's left and they're out there, it's like I could eat that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't kill me at all. Yeah. I'm not talking about like eating on somebody's burger. Like, I could do that. I'll do that to like Marilyn or my families. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. I wouldn't do that to anyone else.
But
I'd maybe eat off the backside of it, maybe.
And that's not what I'm talking about, even. Like, okay, throw that away. Or give it up for grabs. Like a grab bag of half-eaten burger.
If an employee wants that shit, then yeah, that's fine. Well,
no employee wants a half-eaten burger, dude. But I'm saying, like, the food that's on the plate that's going to get tossed. Like, that should be up.
But that's
the
the problem is no fucking homeless person, like, it's fucking, like, it's insulting to be like, oh, well... No employee wants someone that's working hard, but the mentally disabled, they'll want it. Like, you know, I think that's exactly the point that they fucking are trying to, like, because I feel like I've heard that before.
Hold on, you can't just something. Like,
yada, yada, yada.
No, like, seriously, like, no, I don't think that the point is that because the employees aren't getting it for free. I don't think that's
no. The point is that the fact that you're giving, the fact that you're just being like, oh well, now it's good enough for the homeless, you know, like that fact, where it's like only after it's expired is when it's finally good enough, you know.
Well, if it's gonna be it's not after it's expired. It's before it's discarded.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine.
A fine line.
It's not. No, it's not a fine line, dude. I think you're just trying to like.
No, I'm being devil's advocate.
Maybe, but I don't see how though. I don't see how that like any arguing of throwing food away is better than
because like why isn't it already happening?
It should be children. It should be children and pregnant women first. That's fair.
Style.
And then everybody else.
Titanic rules.
And then after that, after women and pregnant women, it's first come first serve. But you obviously. Dude, it's not like you'd have the damn mayor showing up and saying, "Hey, give me some of that free chicken before you throw it out." You know, it'd be some dude that like really needs it. You know,
yeah,
it'd be like old Belushi and Curly Sue. He's the guy with his daughter.
I don't know.
You've never seen Curly Sue?
Mm-mm. Was it made for TV movie with the girl from the Power Rangers?
No.
Because I feel like I've seen that. No, I haven't.
No.
What was the other shit that we were gonna talk about that I said before? I know the movie trailers. What the fuck else was it before that? I thought it was something better. We're both fucking...
I don't know.
We should have a My Picks. Fucking... Or fucking... Maybe that's how we'll end the show, is like give a little fucking, hey, watch this. Or, I'm reading this. Okay. I'm listening to this.
I like it.
I don't know.
All right, what's your picks?
Are we doing picks right now?
Yeah, do 3 things you're into.
Boom. Donkey Kong Country 2. Diddy Kong's Quest. The soundtrack. It's fucking awesome. Super, super good. Old school game. Brings me back to Christmas. It's like the perfect Christmas music.
Is it snowing there? What's the weather there?
Right now it's raining. It's fucked up right here right now. It's like 40s, I guess, and it's raining and there's green grass. It's kind of weird.
Dude, it's like 68, 69 right now here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's awesome, yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. Oh my god.
Why don't you bring your ass down here? Why the fuck in the 2.5 years? It's like been 10 years.
Motherfucker, I don't work for iHeartRadio. I work for a gas station. I don't have fucking boofoo bucks full of fucking Mr. Moneybags over here buying comics all the damn time. I ain't got shit.
Oh, I see how it is.
Oh, what? I don't have dick. Spencer and Judd, I was gonna say, Judd is fucking like, hey, just come down here too, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not going fucking nowhere. And for the foreseeable future, I can't do dick. Like, nothing. I can't, I want to go. Well, because, alright, so when you were talking about...
How old are you?
About 16. I fucking 26.
26, okay.
That's why I was asking about that car guy that you're talking about, because I want to get a new car and drive for Uber, but it'd be super sweet if I had to drive down to your place to go get a car and then drive back. That's why I asked about that.
Oh, okay.
Shut up. Kiss my ass.
No, I'm not saying, dude. I'm just saying, in the grand scheme of things, Mccrae, I would advise you not to do that, to buy a car locally. Work for Uber for a while, and then come down and see me on a vacation, not when you have a multi-state journey to make after we part ways.
That'd be fucking sweet. I love driving and shit like that.
Hey, you know what? Marilyn and I have been talking about getting a GoPro and just filming a bunch of shit. Just like filming the fuck out of...
No. What do you mean, like, what?
Don't get a GoPro, bro. This is what you gotta do. Here, let me send you this link. It's this giant...
Well, no, I was just gonna say, you've got your iPhone. You got your iPhone to shoot everything on your iPhone. What's the difference?
It's iPhone 4, motherfucker. This don't do shit.
What's Marilyn have?
She got like a Samsung something.
What, a 5S?
Like I know.
Well, you should check that out, because I bet like Samsungs usually have better fucking cameras than iPhones.
It's not as yeah. Oh no, that's absolutely a fact. But it's not like as big as Gina Marie's, so I'm not sure what it is.
Okay.
Gina Marie has like the largest phone you can get.
That's what I want. Then it doubles as a screen. Got fucking everything.
Yeah, no doubt. Go ahead.
I think another segment that we should have every week is the Shark Tank pitch of the week.
Oh, where we say mentions?
Yeah, this week I have the best idea ever. I posted on Facebook last night. I had a customer call to the store. The popsicle thing.
Tell it good.
Okay, a customer called into the store. I'm dealing with another customer, and they're like, "Hi, do you have popsicles there?" And I was like, "Popsicles?" And it's like a weird request right away. But I'm like, "Oh no, we don't." Me being in love with popsicles, I of course know everything about that, and we don't have any popsicles. I'm sorry, blah blah blah. And they're like, "Oh, you don't have popsicles? Well, like, what other ice cream products do you have, or whatever?" And I was like, "Oh, we got Ben and Jerry's, regular." And they're like, "Oh, well, do you have gas?" And I was like, of course we do, yeah." And they're like, "Well, you have gas, but you don't have popsicles?" And I was like, "Well, it's a gas station, not a popsicle station." But that triggered in my mind fucking a popsicle store.
Flash of genius.
A flash of genius. Everyone's doing this yogurt bullshit. Fucking blah, blah, blah.
Fuck yogurt.
Dude, yeah, it's the new fucking trend. Fuck yogurt in the mouth. Like, we don't have to deal with dairy. We don't have to deal with none of that shit. It's fucking vegan, gluten-free, fucking simple, baby. And here's the fucking beauty of it. The thing is, like, we have it where you make your own, like, you wouldn't believe it if you heard it.
It's so cold it dips.
No. I don't know about that. I haven't figured out the whole mechanics of it yet. But I think that it's like maybe you make up, like, a juices that you juice into a little thing. Like,
oh, and it like freezes quick.
Well, we're gonna do liquid nitrogen. I looked up liquid nitrogen. It's like 50 cents a gallon. Like,
but like, how long after something's frozen with liquid nitrogen can you eat it?
I mean, pretty quickly.
You don't want to fucking Terminator 2 yourself.
Just like, yeah. Shatters her tongue off. No. See, like, that's the thing that's, like, the problem is, like, if you can get a turnaround time of, like, 2 minutes, like, I mean, shit, that's, like, quicker than a pizza, Like, imagine, like, going, like, that's something quick.
How long does it take to cook a pizza?
Like Depends on a lot of stuff, but I don't know, like 15 minutes.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, like double crust and shit takes longer, obviously.
So like Mansetti's the same as like in the oven, basically, like here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it cooks it differently.
I thought there might be some kind of like a or some, you know what I'm saying?
I think the process of cooking is different, and I think like because of its stone, it has fucking different properties. That the Sicilians developed.
Yes.
I don't know. But I think this could be a fucking thing. I honestly think like popsicle place and like fucking it'd be seasonal, which is key. I mean, you're not getting a lot of money, but like fucking you do it only in the summers, or you bring it to somewhere that's like fucking always hot. And then you have fucking a dude on a bike that's biking around. But then you also
you could do it at a very small scale, easily.
Yeah, and then you also package like your best sellers, and you give that to places like my gas station. You know, like you're making money at both ends.
Hell yeah, that sounds good, man. What'd you do it?
Because I don't have the balls or the money.
Oh, you're just giving the idea out. Is this copyright?
This is copyright. Copyright us. And if this idea comes up, I'm gonna fucking murder you in your sleep.
No, you just want 10% of all profits.
I just want 10%. That's it. 10%.
10%. Yep.
That's
10% of the
legally
company.
binding. On the block is legally binding here.
Yeah. What are you drinking there? It looks like fucking pickle
It's called
juice.
the Big Ginger. It's 2 gingers, some ginger ale, and a lemon and a lime. It's fucking great.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a great drink, man. Big Ginger. I was in a commercial for 2 gingers one time. You can't find it online, but I'll try to post that sometime because it's fucking funny. And it was they found it like while we were in Big Brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like a lot of people probably have seen it, but
It's cool. I've never seen it.
I know, that's why I want you guys to see it.
I'd like to see it.
It's good. Let's see, Marvel fucking. You want to talk about that? What do you have?
I was gonna say that Marilyn and I have been watching past Survivor seasons on Hulu.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and this is what the fuck I want to talk about. We just watched Survivor season 13, which was Cook Islands.
Which one? Who's that?
That's when they divided it by race.
What?
Yeah, there was African Americans, Caucasians, Hispanics, and
what?
And
I did
Asians.
not. That would never happen anymore.
No, I think it would, dude. Survivor does a
think?
really good job of actually having a social experiment. Now, how they did not let the 4 tribes, they merged after like 2 episodes.
Who won that season?
It's very interesting, but Yul Kwan won it
okay.
with against Ozzy and Becky 4-5.
Was that?
But dude,
or is that
yeah,
Ozzy's first season?
okay, I remember this season. Like I love this. I enjoyed this season. I always enjoyed Yul's calmness and steadiness.
Mm-hmm.
But in modern Survivor, Ozzy would have won. He arguably should have won that season by a lot of people's account because Brad, one of the ones of the Asian tribe. And I can't remember that name. Haitu, something like that. Anyway, I can never remember the fucking tribe names. People that can, I think that's awesome. I can't remember this shit. But anyway, he was the first jury member. Well, he was on the jury before the tribes merged, and he didn't even fucking know Ozzy.
Oh.
So, like, and this other guy gave Yul his vote. But anyway, that's kind of a different story. That was due to some Yul strategy. But like it's kind of unfair. Like Ozzy was a great player, great season.
That was his
Ozzy
first season?
won like the last 5 immunity challenges in a row or something like that. It's kind of like a Mike Holloway situation.
But yeah, was that his first season?
Yeah, first season.
Like because I don't know if I remember.
And
I
dude,
must think was that the one where he did the
respect.
fucking like the like cage and you like the tide comes in and so then you like can't breathe more.
That wasn't.
Was that his like return season?
That must have been the second time he was on.
Whatever that was the greatest challenge ever.
That was a great challenge, absolutely.
Greatest ever. That's the scariest thing. I would have quit right away.
Yeah.
I would have pushed out hard.
Would you?
Yeah, man, that's like weird.
You know what's awesome? I wonder if they'd given that one to Joe. Are you current on Survivor?
No, but I think I read a spoiler last night. I was thinking about actually doing. I was thinking about like watching them all, like probably today and tomorrow, as many as I could before tomorrow, and watching them on like YouNow.
Okay.
It's like live streaming it to YouNow. I don't know. I'll probably get banned off of YouNow, but
Fuck it.
People are interested in that.
Like, how many things do you do? You got you now and Twitch.
I don't fucking no. I'm
Xbox.
fucking around with you now right now. I'm just looking
You
at it and trying to figure
periscoping
out.
still?
I periscope every once in a while when I'm
Dude,
bored.
you got your fucking hands in a lot of fucking pies, bro.
No shit, I'm spinning like 37 plates. And
I
it's
know.
fucking stressful to keep them all afloat.
Then fuck it, just manage what you can manage and do those things well.
Yeah, but then it's about fucking cutting your losses and where do you cut your losses when fucking. I don't know. And then I've got FOMO on top of it where it's like, I feel like, fuck, if I even let one of these plates drop, then fucking.
Well, I
then
mean, I'm not-
it's such a waste of fucking time. Or it's such a waste of, like, what I have built on that already.
Well, I don't know how it works exactly. I guess people go back and watch it maybe, but like I noticed, and like I'm not talking shit, I'm just being curious.
Mm-hmm.
I saw on an email notification that I could join you in the adventures of Jeremy Brownholder at like,
Yeah, that's on
like
Twitch.
like 1:10 a.m. And I was like, is that like a prime time to be dedicated? You should be sleeping,
No.
you know?
Well, that's like I fucking get home from work at about like anywhere from 12:30 to 1, like in the morning after work, and then I'm like fucking jacked up because all I've done is drink free coffee all night. So it's like I'm just like buzzing. So it's like either I watch something or watch a shitload of stuff, or I fucking just like play a bunch of video games. Like if I'm playing video games, it's like, well, I might as well stream them because fucking more content, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, don't drink so much fucking coffee. Get home, go to fucking bed.
I can't.
Wake up.
But if I don't drink coffee, then I'm just a fucking real dick. I don't have fun.
You're like my fucking fiance. I'm not a morning person. I've got to drink
I'm not.
coffee.
I gotta fucking drown
It's like you
myself.
just get up and you fucking start living. You can be grump ass motherfucker until you drink some coffee.
Okay, like
Or
you
you
don't
can-
have a vice. Kiss
No, it's-
my ass.
No, I'm a vice. I'm like
Yeah,
fucking.
exactly.
I'm fucking Conway vice. I'm serious.
Conway
I've got about
vice.
every vice you can have.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, man. It's just one of those things. Like humans evolved for so long before any kind of like caffeine stimulation that we have no really requirements for it other than like the addiction that might exist, I guess, in some people's brain.
Have you ever
But,
heard
like,
about like that monkeys evolved because they developed like agriculture, and the way they developed agriculture is because they were harvesting like psilocybin mushrooms, and so like they were taking these like
That's
brain
cool thought.
brain
That's-
expanding like drugs, and that's what gave them the idea to like cultivate more of these brain expanding drugs, which then led to more like.
That's makes sense. That's smart.
I think there's
Is that
like,
like-
I think that's
is there, like,
anthropologists
a-
have like really dug
Really
into that. Yeah, it might be something you have to look into.
interesting. What like I know that those mushrooms grow like in like cow shit, but like
Hmm.
what other type of
I think they grow pretty much everywhere. Like I think that just like because cow shit is just so like nutrient.
And I would
rich.
imagine prehistoric, there's a bunch of big shit piles laying around.
Oh, yeah,
I bet
exactly. You can only
know what I'm
imagine.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
But I
yeah.
mean-
I've been to the Smithsonian. I've seen some of that shit that you don't even hear about. Like some of that
No.
Mesozoic era shit that's not even popular. There's some shit that could take a fucking dump as big as my truck. No problem. If that thing if you could harvest mushrooms off of it, you would be fucked up clan of apes.
No. Well, they pretty much, that's what they, like, think, is that they took those, and then they fucking realized that if we had more of these, and we could fucking cultivate these, and that's where agriculture comes from, and that's, like, really the birth of fucking
I would,
everything.
I would like for you to find an article on that and send it to me.
I'll send it to you immediately. I know that they're out there, because I've read it multiple times.
Okay,
I
I'm about to
read
say,
it in high
sound like
school.
you've read some. Cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, my teacher showed us that in high school, and I was like, this fucking teacher's the best teacher ever.
Have you ever that kind of in a weird way reminds me of? Have you ever seen? It's I think Evolution or Do the Evolution, Pearl Jam, the music video. It's
Are you talking
animation.
about that movie with David Duchovny and Julianne Moore?
No.
Evolution. No, I have not.
Anyway, it's a fucking sick music video. You should watch it. It's like I said, it's animation. It's really you'd like it.
Oh, what's his name? Fucking something Stone Temple Pilots, man.
Oh, Scott Weiland. Yeah.
Yeah.
He canceled his show in Little Rock like 2 weeks ago.
Gotcha, bitch. He was coming to Minnesota. He canceled
Yeah, I
it
know,
here, too.
I know.
He canceled it here.
He died here. They found him
Yeah,
dead here.
I know. That's why it was
Yeah,
canceled.
I said here, there.
Here,
yeah,
yeah.
you know, you're there.
Yeah, it was
you're
weird
here.
because like me and my coworker were just listening to like a bunch of Stone Temple Pilots at work and stuff like that. And
Go
I haven't
on.
listened to that since. No, I mean, it doesn't make me feel important or anything like that.
Do we need to
but
call
fucking, I don't know.
look at
I don't.
Scully?
Yeah,
Scully.
yeah, exactly. Fuck. The other two things, let's just get this fucking out of the way. We're both fucking comics fans. I know you don't give a fuck about the superhero bullshit. I care way more about that than you do.
I like bullshit.
Let's
What
see,
you got?
let's talk about fucking Civil War and Batman vs Superman. Have you watched either of those trailers?
Yeah, seen both of them.
Both of them. Which do you prefer?
Don't care. We'll watch both of them.
No, I know you'll watch
We're
both of them.
excited about Batman vs Superman, duh.
Okay, good. All right, because to me, Civil War, knowing the comics and the storyline behind Civil War, it's like one of the ones that I've actually read. Like a storyline that's going to be made into a major motion picture that I've actually read. And I'm going to sound like the biggest fucking whiny nerd bitch there ever was. But to me, it's like Civil War was an all-out fucking brawl between every motherfucker in the universe. And you're gonna fucking drop this on us at Captain America 3. Like, what?
They boil this shit down to where it's fucking, it's the fucking Dark Knight. Think about that. Superman is Captain America, like government affiliation. Like we've got to do this. You can't be this. You're under contract with us, kind of a thing. And then Tony Stark, you can't do that. Bruce Wayne, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
same
exactly.
fucking thing.
100% the same thing. And
It's 100% same thing.
that's kind of the thing, I guess.
Dark
like
Knight Returns.
I think it makes sense because it's like that kind of like that atmosphere is bubbling throughout America. I feel where it's like that fucking like. It's
Fuck
like that.
you,
It's
government.
It's
It's
yeah.
what it is.
Well, it's like that natural like fucking delineation between fucking like. Well, I mean, we gotta fucking look out for our own. We gotta fucking be careful. And then the other thing is like, yeah, fuck you. I'll never fucking. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, like, I love that storyline. I like that a lot. I think it's a Mark Millar storyline.
Frank Miller, if you're talking about Dark Knight.
No. The Civil War storyline. Mark Millar, who fucking did like Kick-Ass.
Sure.
Great. He's one of my favorites, even though he's pretty cheesy, but.
Man, I like Millar, but like he has this new comic out, Huck. It's a Image comic.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
It's basically like if Superman was a little slow. It's kind of like
he always does like, what if Batman was a cunt that was Nemesis or whatever?
Yeah, exactly.
Like he always does that. What if this was that?
Yeah, and like what pissed me off about it is I'm not even going to buy his shit because it's already been an option for a movie even before it came out. And like the day it was released, he was like tweeting to like
that motherfucker's money.
Rihanna,
that
and he's like,
money.
I want you in my movie, and Huck, you'd be perfect for the. It's like let people read the comic book. If you want to write movies, motherfucker. If you write comics,
well, that's the thing is like I bet that dude would have killed it. No, because you've seen what's it called?
There's so many good things out there, comic world that's not Millar universe.
No. He's an easy one. Yeah, easy one to fucking. What's that new one that he did? That Secret Service. Did you see that?
Yeah, I loved it.
It was so good. It was so good.
So good.
It was so good.
That scene in the church is awesome.
Oh my god, yeah. No, and that's the thing about that dude is that dude's not afraid to go fucking the most brutal, non-PC. I mean, like, I'm excited for Superior.
The
also,
movie was far different.
Yeah.
The comic, but I mean, I don't think that. That was the director. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That scene badass.
Was it Matthew Vaughn?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But I'm excited for Superior. I think that's a fucking cool character. I read the whole book. I was really behind it. I thought it was a great story. Fucking a kid with MS. It's like the Daredevil story. Shit.
When is when's that coming out? Has that been cast or anything?
I don't know. I think it's a long ways away, but I think it's like always in like this weird stage of production. But yeah, Superior is a fucking great book. It's a little, it's cool. It's a classic twist on the old Faustian tale, I guess. It's great. Really
Cool.
I think everyone should go check out Superior. It's a great story about a fucking disabled kid that fucking gets his wish of being a badass. Gets to fuck girls and do all that good shit. It's cool.
I feel bad you're such a hard ass about the burnt girl.
No, fuck that. Let's talk about that for a second. There's a burnt girl. and I feel really bad
That's
about
very
it.
insensitive saying it that way.
Well, you just said. Well, I'm
But
just
you're like,
reiterating.
girl.
Well, I mean, all right. So there's a girl that was tragically
she was-
disfigured in
yeah.
a fire, which
had a
I mean,
foot and a hand amputated, lost her family, and she
Yeah.
wants Christmas cards. And this is very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get that address off the side or however you get the card, send that girl a card.
I didn't want to talk about it because it was a BuzzFeed thing, and I think BuzzFeed is the new devil. Fuck BuzzFeed. It's a bunch of bullshit. Steals credit from artists. Doesn't fucking credit any of its sources. It's a bunch of bullshit. It's clickbait. It's the internet equivalent of Donald Trump incarnate.
So, are you saying this girl might not even be burned?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that she's probably 100% a genuine, real
Her
person.
family's alive and
Yeah,
well.
they're just fucking with us.
BuzzFeed.
No, I just think that BuzzFeed
It's
knows
a
how to
sad,
craft.
sad thing. Dude. I can't
No, it's
believe
100% a sad
Oh
thing.
my God,
but when
dude.
you fucking craft it to make a fucking click, like when you fucking use it to make more
That's
clicks.
exactly what the internet should be for, is to draw attention to good things, bro.
Yeah, but not
That's full
on the
clickbait.
basis of fucking making money off of it. That's bullshit. Like good things should naturally develop.
How is BuzzFeed making money off of this? And
Because
don't
they're
say
getting
ads,
all the clicks.
Don't say ads on the clicks and shit. Don't say that.
Because what the fuck else? How do you make
else are they
money?
supposed to spread the word?
So-
How else are they supposed to
If
spread
they
the
fucking
Yeah, how else
if
are
they should have just put on the top of their like thing that they should just be like all clicks to this website, every click, every advertisement click should go to donating money towards this family, and I would be 100%. I'll direct everyone in my family to that place, but they're not doing that. They don't give a fuck.
But that's not their business model. They have stories
Yeah,
of
of
like
course it's not
the
their
top
business model.
7 movie mistakes you missed, or whatever the fuck
Yeah,
they've
it's
got.
bullshit.
Okay,
It's a
but
shit
like that's
site
not that's not
for
what this is. That's not
dipshits.
what this is. That's not what this is. No, what this is.
But I mean, still, like,
No, this is no.
No, I
And
know
you're
it's
wrong.
not what it is.
If you see the pictures of this little girl that got burned
it's
up, so bad,
heartbreaking. It's fucking
if
heartbreaking.
anything gives her a good Christmas, even if BuzzFeed makes a billion fucking dollars, which they're not going to. Okay, what would you rather her done?
Well,
Okay,
my point is
Come
that like,
on,
why
come
the
on
fuck
the
are
block.
we talking about it? Because
Have her on
BuzzFeed's
our
got it
podcast.
covered. They got it covered. We've got plenty of other little fucking people that we can highlight that aren't getting BuzzFeed highlights.
The next story you'll see out of BuzzFeed is this girl was sent 1.5 million cards, okay, with money, and she's gonna have
course.
okay things, okay. So that's wonderful. What is she? Is she a
We've
sellout?
contributed
Buzz-
zero to that. That's
I'm just
my
saying,
point.
If she'd come on our podcast to say that she needed
Oh
cards, for
fucking!
Christmas,
I would do it in a heartbeat. 100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
But Mccrae, she would get like 4 cards.
Yeah, no shit. So we should, but we've got fucking, but we
none
can
of them
send
would
4
be for
cards
you,
to someone
none of them would even
that. We can send 4 cards to someone. That's the thing that I feel, where it's like but not everyone's getting BuzzFeed fucking love. Where's all the other BuzzFeed? Why doesn't BuzzFeed fucking highlight one person every single day to fucking send cards to? Because they don't give a fuck. They know that this thing is the most tragic, heartbreakingest thing there ever was. It's like fucking, it's coming up at 10.
Dude.
Her whole family's dead. She's disfigured. All she wants this year is cards. See the sweetest little angel there ever was.
And
like
put some
at
money
10.
in those cards.
Well,
and everybody should.
Well,
Because
to me,
she
it's
needs
just like
money shouldn't have been
she
cards.
exactly fucking BuzzFeed pony up, pony the fuck up.
That's
It's
not what-
bullshit. No. I think that this year, me and you can do something for someone else. Fuck it, we can do something. We can do something better. We can get a bunch of fucking Big Brother people. Who's a Big Brother fan? What kind of ailments you got? I'm sorry. Let's fucking do something nice for someone. Let's not BuzzFeed our way to fucking clicks. Let's just do something nice for fucking someone that doesn't have dick.
I'll tell
That's
you
my
what,
thing.
That's very noble of you, Mccrae, and I appreciate that.
Call me a
very,
cool-
very impulsive suggestion. However, we need to help Michelle's Place.
No, and you know what? We should
Go to
definitely.
realityrally.com.
It does
and
help a lot of
go there.
people. Yeah, and you want to get your donations in before the end of the year. You get those.
February 15th, I think, is our deadline.
No. I think it's the end of the year. I thought for our deadline. Yeah. But
that
if
money all
you
goes
want,
to the same place.
yeah,
That money
but
all
if
goes-
you want to fucking write it off of your taxes this year, you're gonna
Do
have to do it before the end of the year. Excuse me,
Man.
the end of the year. So please, donate to Michelle's Place. That's a good way to show cancer who's boss. Kick cancer and its nuts. whatever the fuck.
Well, and it's not really even about cancer. It's about helping people who are afflicted and going through the treatments.
Yeah, it's just
which is helping people, not helping fucking pharmaceutical companies get rich.
Yeah, exactly. No Susan G. Komen bullshit.
None of that shit.
None of that. So yeah, definitely look into that. Just a little plug into that. Fuck it. We didn't talk about Daredevil or Jessica Jones.
I haven't watched any more since.
You done with it?
You about that. No, Marilyn likes it more than I do, but like, dude, she honestly tries to start watching it too late, and I fall asleep. Like the last 10 minutes of every episode.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
but
Jessica's
I do think that
totally
the theme song is killer. Jessica Jones'
you
theme
think?
song is awesome.
I think it's
awesome.
okay. I think I might
it
like the
starts
Daredevil
out sucky, but then
better.
it gets really awesome.
I don't know. It kind of reminds. Yeah, I don't know. Oh fuck. Okay, yeah. I'm watching more Jessica Jones. It's pretty good. I didn't like Daredevil so much in the beginning, but now like I weirdly like it, and I don't know why. I finished it.
Oh, finished.
I fucking like plowed through it, like where I was just like I thought about it at work all day, where I was just like, fuck, I just want to finish it. I want to finish it. And the weirdest thing is I can't stop thinking that Dan Giesling, the main character, like the entire time, I'm just like, that's Dan Giesling. It's so weird.
I don't remember thinking that on that, but if you look at the guy that played RoboCop in the new RoboCop movie, he looks just exactly like fucking Dan.
Hammer? I don't know who played RoboCop.
No, it's like Joel Kinnaman.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
But like he doesn't so much look like him if you just look at pictures of him. But if you see him in the RoboCop outfit, it looks just like fucking. Look him up, Google image that motherfucker after you get off.
I think
we gotta wrap this shit up.
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up. But still, I think fucking Vincent D'Onofrio, holy shit, that dude, and like some of the shots they have are straight out of like comics. Like you can see, like I don't know. I think he is the reason to watch that show. I think that's a dude that keeps me coming back. Where it's like, this is like, fuck Daredevil. I want to just see Kingpin story. I just want to see Kingpin because D'Onofrio is a fucking genius. I don't know. I love D'Onofrio.
He's pretty awesome. Absolutely.
Yeah. The final thing that I think we should say is that Luther comes back on December something on BBC America Christmas special. Holy fuck.
Luther,
baby.
Luther.
Luther, DCI fucking John Luther is gonna fucking lay a hurt down.
I can't wait.
I'm so psyched about that. Well, because you're talking about the Jessica Jones theme song, and I think one of the best theme songs is that Massive Attack song from Luther.
That's awesome.
I love that song. So I'm gonna check that out. I still didn't finish my picks. You didn't even get any of your picks in.
My picks? What are you talking about?
Remember we were talking about like things to watch, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Interestingly enough, there's a show called The Time Tunnel on Hulu that is like 1968 time travel. It's fucking hokey as shit, but it's enjoyable in an odd way.
It came out in 1968?
Yeah, it's all that show.
Sweet.
It's like hour-long episodes, and they're like, honest to God, like 55 minutes long.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Straight up hours.
And there's 30 episodes in season 1, and it's only one season. And it's about Doug and Tony, two American scientists, lost in the infinite corridors of time.
Sweet.
That sounds like it's basically like 1968 Quantum Leap, and they've got like this. It's this top secret government project, and they're able to look at this. There's this tunnel that it's in the show. It's supposed to like look like it goes on for like miles and miles and miles, but you can tell where it ends. There's just lines, and like anyway, they can look through this because of time travel radiation or something. And they can like see Doug and Tony, and they're trying to figure out things about the time period they're at. And it's weird the way they learn to help. It's bizarre, but it's fucking really kind of interesting.
Should we just make a new podcast that's just all about that show, Time Tunnel?
Dude, the
Time Tunnel podcast.
The only Time Tunnel podcast.
Dude, exactly. Let's fucking do it.
Actually,
it's corner of the market.
It's enjoyable as fuck in a goofy way.
That sounds awesome. Actually,
that would be one of my picks. I'd say top comics that if I was going to point to just one and say pick up that and read it. Honestly, obscurely, there's a comic. It's Dark Circle Comics is the publisher, and that's like the mature branch of Archie Comics. But the Black Hood is actually really good. It's getting into their second story arc, and it's kind of like this. It's about this cop that gets shot in the face, and he gets hooked on painkillers. and he starts fucking going out and fucking up criminals wearing this like black hood mask. Yeah, exactly. So I can really relate to this character.
Yeah.
But no, that would be my TV show and comic. Past that, I watched a documentary on coma. That's what I want to say. We'll wrap this up pretty quick, but I watched on HBO Go, their streaming service, or also probably HBO Now, which is the pay for streaming service. There's a show called Coma, which is like 2008 documentary about people who suffered traumatic brain injuries, and it follows these 4 patients. That they go from basically like they've just awoken from a coma, and they're in the phase where doctors are trying to discern whether or not they're in the minimally conscious stage or if they are in a vegetative state, okay, permanent vegetative state. Well, that's 2 very desperate diagnoses, but like minimally conscious means you've got enough brain function to know shit is fucked up and you can't communicate, and they don't know how much is work and how much isn't. Well, there's this one character, not character, but I meant that like is like a term of affection, but you know what I'm saying? Like he's not a character, but he was Tim Seegers, Segars. He had really the best outcome out of everything. He fell off of a balcony, 31 years old, engaged. His fiance was with him through the situation, but he's still late. I looked at some updates. I kind of stalked him because it bothered me. Man, it's like your brain is so precious. Like anything can happen. Like when you're out, if you're, just driving, like all these people, there's 2 car wrecks. One was a balcony. They didn't say whether alcohol was involved or not, but I would imagine so. I mean, just thinking.
Fucking NFL pro football player.
And this other guy that has suffered this head injury, he was studying over in Europe, and he was assaulted and thrown over a bridge.
Jesus Christ.
And that terrible kid had everything in the world going for him, and now he's in this permanent vegetative state.
That's crazy.
And it follows him for a year, and it shows improvements and things that, as the
trials and tribulations.
Yeah, and dude, it's like an hour and a half long, and I cried through nearly the whole thing. Like I honestly have so much like
you're not a person that would readily throw up that information that you fucking bawled at something.
Dude, it's like you only get one life, and your brain is so precious. I had a friend from high school. And he was a year older than me in school. His name was Dennis Nixon. He's still alive, but he was in a car wreck, and he lost like the front part of his brain. And he's at a place called Connolly Human Development Center here, which is like a state-funded home for people that their families can't take care of them because of the state. And I would say that he's probably in a minimally conscious to permanent vegetative state. I mean, that would be the 2 diagnoses based on the show.
Clawson.
Yeah. But it's absolutely terrible. But like I've dealt with this firsthand, like the things they go through in the show.
You telling me about that.
I was involved in a lot of it, like through these first stages, like the hospital, the coma, the waking up, how much function does he have? Can he talk? All this kind of stuff. And there's so many weird things. Like this Tim guy on the show I was telling you about. He has a thing called central deafness, which is when your ears work, they can hear the noise, but your brain was so damaged in this area, your brain can't put the audio together, so it doesn't make any sense. But you can write down, like they wrote to him, they said, Tim, point to the source of artificial illumination in this enclosure. And he was like, he pointed to the lights. So he's got, but think about that. Think if you've got the brain function to know to be able to read and then understand the sentence, point to the artificial illumination in this enclosure. Yeah. And then, he's got so much brain function that it's just tragic that he's having to go through this. It's heartbreaking. I just can't. Yeah. Anyway, it's a wonderful documentary, so that'd be a pick for me. Watch that documentary, and if you can sit through it and not cry, then you have no soul. Yeah, you
get the On the Block awards.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, well, this is about to be on an hour, so let's crank it out.
Everyone go watch Neon Joe Werewolf Hunter. It's gonna be on Adult Swim this week. That's my final pick. It's made by PFR, Wonder Shows, and Xavier Renegade Angel. Fucking where I get anything from.
And if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We have been losing subscribers. We knew there's going to be some attrition, due to we're not talking about Big Brother. We're just bullshitting and people watching Big Brother. But we don't care. We're glad that the people are here. If you're here and you're new, do subscribe so you get notifications.
We know they'll come back when it's game time again. So
I mean, exactly. It's if it's. People come to us for Big Brother. They don't come to us to hear about our opinions on bullshit. But those of you that do, we fucking love it because honestly, this is what like the show is going to get canceled, folks.
Yeah.
Big Brother's not going to be on forever.
It can't
And
be,
if we cover it for however long, and then people enjoy hearing us talk, I would love to be able to have the podcast afterwards. So that's what I'm more concerned about. Really, is people getting to know us, and we enjoy the Big Brother too. So.
Right.
Either or both. But anyway, thanks everybody. Subscribe, follow, all that good stuff.
Subscribe button, yeah. Follow Spencer at Spencer B. Clawson, and follow me at Mccrae Chum. And yeah, what else you got? That's it. That's it.
Close it.
All right. Well, thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you guys next time.
Comment.
Call me. Call me. And yeah, see you guys later, and we'll see you next time on the block. Take care. Bye.